Jason Parker lived alone in New York. One night, while he was in his apartment, the lights went out. Only his phone's flashlight cut through the darkness. He noticed an old envelope lying in the corner of his living room. He had never seen it before. Jason, reading the letter, if you want to know who you really are, come to the mirror room. His heart raced. Mirror room? He had never heard of it. The next night, Jason decided to find the mirror room. He searched the entire apartment but found nothing, just a small, ordinary bathroom. But when he looked into the mirror, he froze. His reflection was different. Narrator/voiceover, the eyes in the mirror were darker, and the reflection smiled, even though Jason wasn't smiling. He spun around. No one was there. Jason, whispering to himself, what the hell? The next day, Jason told his friend Carla everything. She decided to research the building's history. In the archives, she discovered a man named Underwood had lived there decades ago. Obsessed with mirrors, he had covered his room with them, and then disappeared. Carla, to Jason they say his reflection, got trapped inside the mirrors. Jason and Carla knew what they had to do, find the mirror room, and confront whatever was trapped inside. That night, they placed an old mirror in the bathroom. Carla, are you ready? Jason nodded. He touched the glass. Narrator/voiceover, for a moment, nothing happened, then, the reflection inside the mirror moved on its own. It laughed, a soft, terrifying laugh. Its hand reached out, as if it wanted to come out. Jason stepped back. Carla grabbed his arm. The laughter grew louder, and suddenly, the mirror shattered. When the lights returned, the room was empty. But in the morning, Jason picked up a large shard, and staring back at him was not his face, but Carla's. Narrator/voiceover, the mirror had claimed her, or was it too late for Jason? The next night, Jason couldn't sleep. Every mirror in his apartment seemed alive. In the reflection, he saw Carla's face staring at him, but she wasn't there. Jason, whispering, Carla? Is that you? Suddenly, a shadowy hand reached out from his bathroom mirror, scratching at the glass. Jason tried to back away, but all the mirrors in the apartment started reflecting the same thing, dozens of Carla's faces, screaming silently. Narrator/voiceover, it was no longer just a reflection. Something had crossed over. Jason realized with terror, he had unleashed Underwood's curse, and now, the mirrors were hungry. Narrator/voiceover, Jason tried to leave his apartment, but every mirror reflected a version of him standing still, even when he moved. Jason, panicked, what's happening? Why can't I leave? The shard he picked up earlier began to glow. Slowly, a hand reached out from it, real this time. It grabbed his arm, icy cold. Narrator/voiceover, mirrors everywhere began trembling, as if alive. Objects slid across floors, pulled into reflections. Jason's own reflection leaned out of the glass, smiling wickedly. Jason, screaming no. Get off me, narrator/voiceover, he realized in horror, the mirrors weren't just haunted. They were hungry, and he was next. Carla's voice, echoing through the apartment. Jason, listen, it's Underwood. He's still trapped, but he can speak through the mirrors. Narrator/voiceover, the shard floated midair. A dark, hollow voice filled the room. Underwood's voice, only one can survive. The other must stay, forever. Jason's heart pounded. He saw images in the mirrors, past victims, twisted faces, and Carla screaming silently. Jason, shivering, how do I stop this? Underwood's voice, the mirror chooses, you must make the choice, or be claimed.